What's going on, Giants fans? Welcome back to Bull Bowl, and finally, the wait is over, guys. The first game of the New York Giants regular season kicks off tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern versus the Washington Commanders, and I think it's going to be a hell of a matchup, and I think the Giants would come out with a win tomorrow, and I'm just going to explain why. So, if we just start off with injury reports, we have Andrew Thomas, obviously the major foot injury from last season. He was a limited participant on Friday, and it's basically just up to him if he wants to play. He said in interviews, he said on his game status, he said, "We'll see." He kept it short, he kept it concise, and he kept it on point. It's going to be a game time decision, but for him. Malik Neighbors was also on the injury report. He did not practice, but he has with a back injury. But Brian Dable said he will be all right, and that's in quotes. Washington Commanders on their injury report, they have Doris Armstrong, Noah Brown, and Jonathan Jones, all decent players in their respective positions, but I believe they will all play. They were all full participants. Noah Brown had a knee injury, Doris Armstrong had a knee injury, and Jonathan Jones had a hamstring injury, but they all will be playing. And that's what I want. I want the best players going up against our best players. So, keeping it fair and honest there. And obviously, Russell, a lot of Giants players make their Giants debut today, such as Russell Wilson, Abdul Carter, Paulson Debo, and Javon Holland. And the Commanders they acquired Debo Samuel, Von Miller, and Laramie Tunsil this past offseason. So a lot of new faces going to be facing off tomorrow. And Russell Wilson's his last game, it came up with what three TDs, one pick, a sub 93 rating. In his last game versus Washington, that was last year when he was on Pittsburgh, where he had basically worse weapons than he did here. I believe he's on a much better team than the Pittsburgh Steelers was. Maybe a slight better defense with T.J. Watt over there, but this defense is pretty damn good too. I believe he has a better complete all-around team around him. So maybe let's hope he has a better game versus that. The major matchups I have is Marshawn Lattimore versus Malik Neighbors. This is going to be a dogfight, but I believe Malik Neighbors does have the edge over Marshawn Lattimore here because obviously I believe Marshawn Lattimore is coming up into the end of his career where his play starts to downgrade, and Malik Neighbors is only going up. He's only 22, 23. I believe he's 23, and I believe he will be an all pro talent. From here on out, I believe he's going to be making all pros left and right, whatever it's second team, first team, doesn't matter. So I believe Neighbors will have the edge there. Rookie Trey Elmo's the second round pick out of I believe second round or first pick, but it doesn't matter. The Washington Commanders selected him with a high valuable pick, and he's going to be most likely versus Darius Slayton from most of the time. And I don't know where I can't really say which will win, but I believe Slayton should have the edge because of his veteran mindset. He has the experience at wide receiver, and maybe Trey Amos will hopefully make some rookie mistakes. Uh, Obviously, Paulson Debo is making his debut, and he's gonna verse one of the best receivers in the league in Terry McLaurin. He signed a major extension a few weeks ago. I believe he's getting $30 million annually, and surprise might not play is Dexter Lawrence. I believe his wife is about to be in labor very soon. But Jordan Renan did tweet recently that all the players on the 53-man roster made the trip. So maybe that's a good sign for Andrew Thomas and Dexter Lawrence. So they might play, and I believe they will play. It's just Andrew Thomas is the big question mark here, right? And yeah, it's gonna be. I believe it's gonna be a one hell of a fight. Jaden Daniels, obviously, he's the superstar here, right? I know Brian Dable and the Hard Knocks wanted to trade for him last season, but it just didn't work out. But now we have Jackson Dart sitting at QB2, I believe. And I believe Jordan Renan, he tweeted, or maybe I think it was in an interview, that he wouldn't be surprised if Jackson Dart were to come in some packages. Oh yeah, also the cornerback 2 spot. It was reported that Cordell Flott is going to be the starting corner with Deontay Banks coming in third downs, which I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know what made him think of that, but it is confirmed that Deontay Banks will have some playing time, and as he should, right? He's a talented kid. So my official predictions for this game, I got the Giants going in with the win in this one. I believe they're gonna win 24-17. I believe the defense is gonna be all over Jaden Daniels. Obviously with Abdul Carter making his debut, with Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Dexter Lawrence up in the middle. Sure, they have Laramie Tunsil and Tim. I believe their guard Sam Cosby is out for the first 4 weeks, so that's always good to hear. Well, like not for the injury, but it does have us. It has us. It makes us have an advantage. That's what I'm trying to say. So you know, I believe the Giants have many advantages here. I believe they will come up with the win, 24-17. That's my official prediction. And if not, I might just cry myself to sleep because I hate the Commanders. I hate anybody in our division, right? So yeah, final prediction: Giants win 24-17. But it's up to the players to do that. Hope you guys liked the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, comment. It'll all be really appreciated. And we are back, boys. Let's go, Big Blue.